Hey Shark fans, it's Melinda Marsalis. Welcome to Heard It on the Shark. Heard It on the Shark is a weekly interview show that airs every Tuesday at 11 a.m. on the Shark 102.3 FM radio station based in Ripley, Mississippi. Then it's released as a podcast on all the major podcast platforms. You'll hear interviews with the movers and shakers in North Mississippi who are making things happen. I'll talk to entrepreneurs, leaders of business, medicine, education, and the people behind all the amazing things happening in North Mississippi. When people ask you, how did you know about that? You'll say, I heard it on the Shark. Musical credit belongs to Hill Country Blues guitar legend Gary Burnside and the late great Buddy Grisham, playing Long Way Home from their album Acoustic Brothers, which was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
This program was recorded at Sun Bear Studio in Ripley, Mississippi.
Hey Shark fans, it's Melinda with another episode of Heard It on the Shark. And today in Sun Bear Studio, I have with me my good friend Jeff Pipkin, who is an alderman in the big city of Blue Mountain. Oh, I guess I should say the town of Blue Mountain. And the town of Blue Mountain every year puts on this awesome festival in the heat of the summer called Fire on the Mountain. And it's that time again. It is this Saturday, June 27th. And Jeff's here to talk about that. So, Jeff, thanks for taking time.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I always enjoy coming in.
Now, Jeff, you wear a lot of hats. Tell everybody what your day job is, what you get paid to do.
Well, I get paid to be a nurse practitioner at Tupelo, but then I'm also an alderman and play in some local churches, play music there, and of course we have a band, so just got a lot going on. But
Tell about your band just a little bit, because they're awesome.
Yeah, well, thank you. I'm a little biased, but I think we're decent. We're the Pimp Project, and we played a couple weeks ago.
Wait a minute. It sounded for a minute like you said the Pimp Project.
We can go by that as well if we need to.
but what is the Pip Project?
Pip Project,
okay,
P-I-P,
okay.
Pip Project. And we played a couple weeks ago at the Burnside Blues Fest and went really well. And so we'll be playing at the Fire on the Mountain as well. So we're really excited about that. But yeah, that's our band. The
town of Blue Mountain is very small, but man, you guys put on a great party every year.
We do. This will be our 15th year. And every year it seems like we always say it can't get any bigger, but then it looks like it does. And so we're hoping this year's no exception. Several thousand people come out for it. I mean, basically about 5 times the actual people that are in the town of Blue Mountain. That we exceed that by about 5 times. So we're excited about it. Always a good crowd, and we're anticipating the same this year.
What do all those people have to do when they get there?
Well, it's of course we have music starting at 5 o'clock, and we have music all the way up until 9:45. That's when the big fireworks show is. But there's always vendors there, and whatever you want, you're basically going to find it there. They have food from catfish, hot dogs, corn dogs, hamburgers, funnel cake, snow cones, watermelon, you name it, you're going to find it there. We have arts and crafts. A lot of vendors come and bring their arts and crafts. And we also have the event at the park, which has our big playground there. So people bring the kids out. They can enjoy the music, the food, let the kids play on the playground. And it's a really fantastic time.
And I'll say that park, I keep talking about how small Blue Mountain is. It doesn't feel like it's small because that park is really nice.
It's a big park. It's got a walking track around it where we set the vendors up. We bought several years ago, bought the field next to it that we keep mowed down. And that's for our parking, so people don't have to park along the highway and be worried about that. So it's the park is big, but we'll fill it up. Hopefully we do this time, because we have every time we've had it down there.
The kids are really, I love the way that it's laid out, because you do have that walking track with all those vendors. So if you bring the family down there, the kids can kind of run around, because as long as they stay inside those vendors, it's pretty safe. There's no cars and things running.
There's no cars. That's the thing. We have no cars once we close the park, so to speak, about 3:30, 4 o'clock, so that nobody can bring a vehicle onto it. Everybody's set up. We've got on one side, we've got the railroad track. On the other side, we've lined it with vendors as well, and we have police officers there just watching out for the kids, and so it's always a safe event, safe environment for the kids.
Let's talk about the music lineup because that's a whole lot of fun. Just start at the beginning and let's run through it.
Well, at 5 o'clock, we kick off every year for the last 15 years. We've started the event with the Mississippi Band. They're from right here in Ripley. Fantastic group of singers and musicians who do classic country. Then at 6:15, we'll have the Pip Project. Not the Pimp Project, but the Pip Project. Like I said, I'm kind of biased, but I think we do a fairly good job.
Now, what do you play in that band?
I play the bass in this, but let me take that back. Our drummer's going to be out this time, so I'm bringing a bass player in, and I'm moving over to drums. So I play drums in this band this time. But we'll be doing a lot of just old soul, rock and roll, a little bit of funk. So it's every song we sing, you should know. And then after that is what has become probably the highlight of the event is Dawson Horn, who is the Elvis tribute artist. And he's going to be going on at 7:45 with a live band. Dawson this year has won the youth talent competition of the Elvis Festival in Tupelo. He won the whole thing.
Huge.
Oh, yeah, he won. They had Elvis tribute artists come from all over different states, and from right here, he won it all. The whole kit and caboodle was Dawson Horn. So he's going to be there. This is his third year in a row, if I'm not mistaken, and he does a fantastic job. People ask me all the time, now is Elvis coming? Make sure Elvis is coming. So he is coming, for those of you who ask.
What
And
time now?
he will be going on at 7:45,
Okay.
right after the Pip Project. Then at 8:30, Lifeline Quartet, which is a Southern Gospel quartet. They headlined it last year, had a fantastic crowd for them. They do a great job. And then at 9:45 is what really everybody comes to see, the huge fireworks show. We've done it every year for 15 years. It's about a 20-minute fireworks show. I like to say it's the best one in North Mississippi. But we always play the patriotic music with it, and it's just a great time. We'll be done by 10 o'clock, and people can get in and out fairly quickly, and so we're just looking forward to it. I'm excited.
There's a lot of places that are doing it up big for America's 250th birthday, but you guys have been doing it up big forever.
You know, that's what I told somebody. They said, "Are you doing anything different for the 250th?" And I said, "We're not, because we don't have to. We've been hitting it full blast. We didn't hold back at all."
Yeah,
and not for 15 years.
It's a lot of fun, and I always go around and talk to all the vendors just to put them on Facebook and let people see who's out there and ask them, do you take cash? Do you take card? And so everybody's they're real modern because almost every vendor takes some sort of card or Venmo or something, so they're with the times.
Yeah, they are. It's always something where try to keep it as cashless as we have to. And speaking of cash, thanks to our sponsors, we've got a lot of great sponsors who provide the money to have this every year. This is 100% free. You don't have to pay to get in. You can't find a deal like that.
Yeah,
we'd have to give you money to make it any better.
You're absolutely right. The only thing you need money for is if you want a glow necklace or a
That's right.
glass of tea or
anything you want to spend for food, drink, arts and crafts, obviously you'll pay for that. But the price of admission is $0. So
that is fantastic, Jeff. Thank you all so much. I know that takes a lot of work and pre-planning to get it done. So
it does.
Thanks.
It's not anything I do. The workers at the town of Blue Mountain, Mayor Norton and Amanda, who's she's our clerk down there, and the workers, they do such a great job getting it ready. And all I have to do is kind of put the bands together and make sure, and I get out of the way.
Yep, you got a great team at the town of Blue Mountain.
We really do, and we're thankful for them.
Okay, Shark fans, you heard it all over Northeast Mississippi. You guys head to the town of Blue Mountain this Saturday night, June 27th, for their great Fire on the Mountain Festival for 4th of July. Okay, Jeff, thanks for coming over.
All right, thanks for having me, and we'll see y'all at 5 o'clock next Saturday.
Shark fans, that's it for this edition of Heard It on the Shark. You can tune in every Tuesday at 11 a.m. and find out what's going on from other local community leaders like Jeff. If you have a question, comment, or suggestion for an interview, or if you want access to this interview, you can head over to our website, shark1023.com, and click on the podcast tab. Keep it tuned to the Shark 1023 and have a great rest of the day. This show is made possible by JC Media, LLC in Ripley, Mississippi. JC Media owns the Shark 102.3 Classic Rock FM radio station where the show is hosted. Subscribe to our podcast on your favorite app or stream episodes online at shark1023.com/podcast. We also have an email in which you can share your feedback. That email is theshark1023@gmail.com.